students. So again, here is Cambridge International School Lasua, and I'm your teacher of economics, and this lesson is for grade 11. So let's see what we are going to do today. So we were doing chapter number 6. The name of the chapter is cost and subject is economics, and today's topic is relationship between short run cost curves. So we are going to learn about these short run cost curves. Now, grade is grade 11 and my teacher name is Miss Sarita Sani. So let me continue with the new topic. But before continuing the topic, let's recall what we have done in the last lesson. So we have already covered one relationship between the first relationship, that is of short run cost, that is the relationship of AC and MC. So we have learned about that yesterday in the last slides, and before that we were doing partial cost. We have done in detail about schedule, then diagram, then the relationship. So all we have already covered in the previous lesson. So our short run costs also we have covered. So now the things which we are going to cover today is, again I'm going to repeat the relationship which we have covered yesterday, the relationship between AC and MC that we have covered. So before covering that, let me tell you one thing. Whenever you are asked in the question in your exam about the relationship between like AC and MC or any of the short run costs. So in that case, we have to always explain the points of relationship. So before even relationship points, we have to give their definition. Then we have to give their similarities if are present. So we have to give the differences if these are present. Then after that, we have to just explain our relationship with the help of schedule. Then in the last, we have to explain the relationship with diagram. So this is how we are attempting the questions of relationship if they are asking in the question paper. So let's now move towards the topic which we have already covered. So let's move now. So the topic is which we are going to cover today, that is average cost curve and marginal cost we have already done. And now the second topic today we have to do it, that is average variable cost and marginal cost. Then is average cost and average variable cost and marginal cost. Then fourth relationship is average cost and average variable cost, then total cost and marginal cost, then total variable cost and marginal cost. So all these things we have to cover it today. I feel you're feeling that is very difficult for you. No, my dear, this is going to be very easy and very interesting for you, because some of the relationships we have already covered and that also linked with the new relationships. So let's see, and in the end of your chapter we're going to do questions to be done for today. Fine. Now let's move to the next topic for today. So relationship between AC and MC, this we have already covered. So before covering these things, let's recall these things with the last which we have covered. So we have got 2 points related to this relationship. First is both AC and MC we are going to derive from TC. So total cost में से ही हम लोग AC and MC निकालते हैं. AC जो होता है that is TC per unit, TC per unit of output, and MC refers to addition to TC when one more unit of output is produced. जब एक और unit हम produce करते हैं. So that was the addition. Now next is both AC and MC curves are U-shaped because of law of variable portions. दोनों में apply होता है. So that was the point we have already covered. अब इसी relationship के ऊपर based जो next relationship है almost similar है. Fine. So that will be easy to learn. The next thing. So table is here. We have already done yesterday, so I will not just recall it in more. So that was already in the detail in last lesson. So that was the table we have covered. Next thing is the relationship. So you can see the relationship again. when MC, मैंने आपको बोला था MC जो है that is always acting as copycat to AC. ठीक है, so MC will be this lesser than AC. ठीक है, एंड AC यहाँ पे क्या करेगा, फॉल करेगा, MC हमेशा उससे नीचे रहेगा. ठीक है, सो MC जब इक्वल होएगा तो वो पॉइंट आपका इंटरसेक्शन होएगा. MC एंड AC दोनों इक्वल होंगे तो दैट विल बी द पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन. व्हेन MC is greater than AC, that means AC rises. So जब AC बढ़ना स्टार्ट करेगा, MC उसकी कॉपी कैट है तो उससे पहले ही वो बढ़ जाएगा आगे. ठीक है, सो दिस वाज द पॉइंट. सो एक्सप्लेनेशन यू हैव टू रिकॉल इट योरसेल्फ. I've just mentioned all the points, you have to do it in detail. Next thing is AC depends on the nature of MC. Yes, it is, because MC curve जो है, it lies below the AC. Again, the relationship is same. So I have discussed with you already. Now the next thing is, can AC fall when MC is rising? So yes, it is. It can fall. Fine. When MC rising. So we have discussed this earlier even. So this was the answer and you have to explain with the example. So the example is mentioned already here. Now, can rise when MC is falling. So I've given the example of cricket match and Virat Kohli's example I've given you yesterday. So हमारी आउटपुट क्या आ रही है, अगर हम एडिशन कर देते हैं तो what will be happening. So rate क्या आ जाएगा, एवरेज रन रेट क्या हो जाएगा. So that we have already discussed. This was easy कि MC जो AC है, AC राइज करती है, जब MC बढ़ता है तो इट विल नेवर राइज. ठीक है, सो आंसर इज नो, AC कैन नॉट राइज व्हेन MC इज फॉलिंग, बिकॉज व्हेन MC फॉल्स AC विल आल्सो फॉल. सो ऐसे ही होता है. ठीक है, सो नेक्स्ट थिंग व्हिच आई हैव टू डू इट, एवरेज वेरिएबल कॉस्ट एंड मार्जिनल कॉस्ट. सो दोनों का रिलेशनशिप ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर है. 2 points which we have covered in AC and MC relationship, both are similar. The change is only here they have mentioned ABC word in place of MC. ठीक है, so sorry, ABC word they are using for AC and MC curve. दोनों जो है word भी use कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, so both ABC and MC are derived from total variable cost. तो यहाँ पे important क्या हो जाएगी, ABC है तो obviously total variable cost में से आएगा. So ABC refers to total variable cost per unit of output. ठीक है, and MC refers to addition to TVC when one more unit of output is produced. जब एक और ज्यादा addition में हमने unit produce किया तो वो जो हमारे पास आएगा that will be our MC. ठीक है, so both ABC and MC are U-shaped again due to law of variable proportion. So this we have already discussed. Now let's move. Now the next thing is relationship between ABC and MC with schedule. So schedule is given to you, table that is given to you. So output is mentioned in units. Now that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So TVC is already given to you. So from TVC, what we have to do it, we have to divide with the units of output and we are able to find out ABC. Now from TVC, we can find out MC even. So जैसे हम लोग TC में से निकालते थे, similarly हमने TVC में से MC निकाल लेना. So in the first page, first 0 to 2 units. So in that MC is always lesser than ABC. So MC is always lesser than ABC. So that was the point. 6 है, उसके बाद 4 हो गया. ठीक है, till that जा रहा है. इसके बाद है सेकेंड फेज में, देखो MC एंड ABC दोनों इक्वल हो जाएंगे. तो that was the point of intersection. Now next is MC is greater than ABC. So यहाँ पे MC की वैल्यू बढ़ जाती है थर्ड फेज में. So this is what they have explained in the schedule. Now same thing we are going to see it in the graph. Relationship between ABC and MC with curve and explanation. So see, almost everything is similar which we have done in the AC and MC curve, but little bit is different now. Okay, so let's see now what is different in this. So MC is greater than ABC and ABC falls. This we have already done. MC is equal to ABC and ABC is constant and its minimum point and its minimum point, so नीचे की तरफ बिल्कुल lowest point पे आ जाएगा वो. Then MC and MC is greater than ABC and ABC rises. तो ABC यहाँ पे क्या करता है, rise कर जाता है. So when MC is less than ABC, ABC falls with increase in the output. So that till second unit, this I have already explained in the graph. So you just have to go through the explanation by yourself. ठीक है. Now let's move to the next thing. Now the next one is average cost, average variable cost, and MC relationship. So we are going to do first with the schedule. So we are provided with units of output, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then as TVC की है यहाँ पे values, that is 0, 6, 10, 15 and 24. So AC is given to you already. So first for 0 units, that is dash. They have not mentioned any value. Then they have given the value for first unit is 18, then second unit it is 11, then for the third unit it is 9, and fourth unit it is 9, and then the fifth unit that was 9.40. Now ABC we are able to find out with the TVC. So what we have to do, it TVC divided by units of output, that will be ABC. So first वाले का कुछ नहीं है, that is blank. Then 6 divided by 1 it will be 6, then 10 divided by 2 it will be 5, then 15 divided by 3 it will be 5, then 24 divided by 4 it will be 6, then 35 divided by 5 it will be 7. Now out of these TVC we are able to find out the MC. So first value is not given to you because 0 से पहले कोई यूनिट की वैल्यू नहीं थी. So that is blank. Now 0 जो वैल्यू है TVC उससे पहले जो हमारे पास अभी आई फर्स्ट यूनिट के लिए वैल्यू, that is 6. 6 minus 0 it is 6. Again next value is 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. So next यूनिट के लिए वैल्यू आ जाएगी 4. Then 15 minus 10 it will be 5. Then 24 minus 15 is 9, then 35 minus 24 is 11. So this is how we calculated different cost in this schedule. Now let's study the relationship. So what is the relationship now they are telling you here? So when MC is less than AC and ABC, both of them, जब MC जो है दोनों से नीचे है, मतलब कम है AC एंड ABC से, सो बोथ ऑफ देम फॉल विद इंक्रीज इन द आउटपुट. दोनों जो है फॉल करेंगी विद इंक्रीज इन आउटपुट. जितने हमने यूनिट्स इंक्रीज किया तो उसके साथ इनकी आउटपुट जो है डिक्रीज हो जाएगी, कम हो जाएगी, फॉल कर जाएगी. ठीक है. व्हेन MC becomes equal to AC and ABC, they become constant. जब इनका MC एंड ABC इक्वल हो जाएगा तो देन इन दिस पॉइंट ये क्या हो जाएगी, कांस्टेंट हो जाएंगी. ठीक है. MC becomes equal to AC and ABC, they become constant. तो ये क्या बन जाएगा, कांस्टेंट बन जाएगा. नेक्स्ट इज MC curve cuts AC at curve A and ABC curve at B at their minimum points. When MC is more than AC and ABC both rise with increase in output. So simply you have to understand this. फर्स्ट में क्या होता है, MC जो है वो AC एंड ABC से कम है. ठीक है. और जब ये है इसी के बाद क्या करता है, वो फॉल करना स्टार्ट करता है जैसे ही उसकी आउटपुट इंक्रीज होती है. ठीक है. When MC becomes equal to AC and ABC, they become constant. वो क्या बन जाता है, constant बन जाता है जब MC जो है ABC and AC के इक्वल आ जाता है. ठीक है. So MC क्या करता है, AC को कर्व को कट करता है. ठीक है. फ्रॉम एट पॉइंट A. ठीक है. एंड ABC कर्व जो है उसको मिनिमम पॉइंट पे जाके ये क्या करता है, कट कर देता है. सो एट दिस पॉइंट वी कॉल इट एज मिनिमम पॉइंट, तो उसका नाम देते हैं B. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज व्हेन MC इज मोर देन AC. जब MC की वैल्यू मोर देन AC एंड ABC हो जाती है, उस टाइम पीरियड में बोथ राइज विद ABC एंड AC बोथ राइज करते हैं किसके साथ, इंक्रीज इन आउटपुट. फाइन. So this was the relationship between AC, ABC and MC. ठीक है. This is with the explanation of schedule. Now let's move to the next thing, that is the relationship between AC. Moving further towards next relationship, that is average cost and average variable cost curve. So first we have the curve here, which is representing all the points here now, which we have discussed earlier even. ठीक है. So this graph will tell you MC, ABC and AC का कर्व कैसा आएगा. AC कर्व हमेशा U शेप्ड होता है, ये चीज याद रखनी है. MC हमेशा टिक की फॉर्म में होगा, जैसे टिक किया है, लिटिल बिट यू शेप. ठीक है. बट इसको भी यू शेप्ड ही बोल देंगे. ठीक है. ABC जो होगा इट विल बी लाइक I can say half moon type. Fine, that will be kind of this. ठीक है. So let's see, AC is greater than ABC by the amount of AFC. ठीक है. AC जो है वो ABC से हमेशा ज़्यादा आएगा क्योंकि हमारे पास AFC की वैल्यू भी होती है और जितनी वो होगी उसके इक्वल वो ज़्यादा होगा. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट है the vertical distance between AC and ABC curves continues to fall with increase in output because the gap between them is AFC. So AC and ABC में distance में जो distance होगा that will fall with increase in output because gap जो होगा AFC की वजह से वो decline करता जाएगा with rise in output. ठीक है. Next point is AC and ABC curves never intersect each other. AC and ABC कभी भी एक दूसरे को कट नहीं करेंगे as AFC कभी भी जीरो नहीं होती. ठीक है. Next is both AC and ABC curves are U-shaped due to law of variable proportion. So AC and ABC both are U-shaped. Fine, because of law of variable proportions. Next is MC curve cuts ABC and AC curves at their minimum point. So minimum point पे जाके ये कट करते हैं AC and ABC को, MC जो है. ठीक है. So the minimum point of AC curve point A lie always to the right of the minimum point of ABC curve B. ठीक है. ये किस साइड पे हो गया? AC के राइट पे हो जाएगा. So this is what they are talking about, right. AC के हमेशा AC का पॉइंट A पे होगा तो उसके राइट पे B पॉइंट रहेगा. ठीक है. So this will be always the relationship. Now let's move to the next thing, that is some important observations. So some important observations related to AC, ABC and MC. First point is MC is equal to ABC at first unit of output. तो the point is now C. ठीक है. जिस पॉइंट पे ये इक्वल आ जाएंगे MC and ABC. ठीक है. MC is addition to TBC, that you already know the definition, and ABC, both MC and ABC are equal at the first unit of output. Now next is AC, ABC and MC are U-shaped because of the presence of law of variable proportion. That is the observation. Now minimum point of MC curve comes before the minimum point of AC and ABC. So minimum point जो आपका AC का है, सॉरी MC का जो है, that is always comes before, वो जो ABC और AC के मिनिमम पॉइंट होने से पहले ही आ जाता है. ठीक है. सो MC curve reaches its minimum point at point D and before the AC curve point before the AC curve point A and ABC curve point B reach their minimum points. So minimum point पे पहुंच जाएंगे. MC curve is common to both ABC and AC. MC reflects change. So in either total cost or total variable cost. So MC curve is common to both ABC and AC. दोनों के लिए common है. ठीक है. Next आता है MC curve cuts AC and ABC curves at their minimum points when MC is less than AC and ABC. MC pulls both of them downwards. So MC क्या करता है? खुद रेस्ट रहता है, दूसरों को डाउनवर्ड लेके जाता है. Similarly, MC is more than AC and ABC when MC pulls both of them towards upwards. Both of them upwards. As a result, MC curve cuts AC at A and ABC curve at B at their minimum point. Now let's move to the next. That is relationship between total cost and marginal cost. Fine. Now the main point of relationship is, देखो यहाँ पे curve, this is almost similar to the TP जो हमने जैसे बना. No, it is not similar to that. So don't get confused. Let's see the curve that is different. ये थोड़ा सा curve होके फिर उसके बाद TC को जाएगा. Now let's see and discuss the points. So marginal cost is the addition to total cost when one more unit of output is produced. MC is calculated as MCN is equal to TCN minus TCN minus 1. So that is the formula for marginal cost. Now next thing is when TC rises at a diminishing rate, MC declines. जब टीसी राइज करता है तो डिमिनिशिंग रेट पे राइज करेगा, बट एमसी जो है वो डिक्लाइन कर जाएगा, ठीक है। एमसी कॉपी करता है, मैंने पहले बोला था आपको, ठीक है। व्हेन द रेट ऑफ इंक्रीज इन टीसी स्टॉप्स डिमिनिशिंग, एमसी at its minimum point E in figure 6.12, you can see here. So MC जो है देख लो यहाँ पे E पॉइंट पे जाके पूरा मिनिमम है, उससे नीचे और नहीं जाएगा, ठीक है। नाउ व्हेन द रेट ऑफ इंक्रीज इन द टोटल कॉस्ट राइजिंग, द मार्जिनल कॉस्ट इज ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग। जब टोटल कॉस्ट राइज करेगी तो मार्जिनल कॉस्ट भी राइज करेगी। नाउ लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट थिंग, total variable cost, relationship between relationship between total variable cost and marginal cost. So see the graph. So they have just marked MC and the portion that is in the rectangle. Fine. So that is your TVC, total variable cost. Now we know MC is addition to TVC when more unit of output is produced. So TVC can be obtained as summation of MCs of all the units produced. If output is assumed to be perfectly divisible, then total area under the MC curve will be equal to equal to TVC. So TVC को हमने obtain किया सारी MCs को ऐड करके, ठीक है। So output is assumed to be perfectly divisible, जो output आ जाएगी इसकी वो divisible है, ठीक है। Then total area under MC curve will be equal to TVC. So total area जो आएगा हमारा that will be converted into total variable cost. Fine. Now as seen in the diagram, at OQ level of output TVC is equal to the shaded area OPLQ in the diagram. Now let's move to the next slide. So here we have something very important that we have to do it. These formulas all we have used for calculating AC, ABC, TFC, TVC, MC, etc. So all these formulas together you have to learn all the formulas, and in the end we have to do some questions. So these all are related to relationships. So you have to explain all the relationships, and in the end you have to learn all the formulas. So that is your homework for today. Now in the end I would say thank you so much. God bless you all and enjoy learning at home. Cambridge International School Tasua is always with you to guide you, to learn, to make you learn and reach and also to reach to the highest position in the society. So I feel this COVID-19 pandemic is going to end soon, because we are going to all pray together for good of our humanity. So let's pray all together and learn even together, so that these all things will go as soon as possible and we will be all free from this COVID-19 pandemic in the whole world. So thank you so much. God bless you. Enjoy learning at home. So I'll be always there for you with my Cambridge International School Tasua. So if you find anything that is difficult to you, so please do contact me. Fine. So my WhatsApp number and my contact number is with you. So please contact me and learn all the things which we are doing it. Fine. And my dear students, we are planning to conduct your exams as soon as possible, so that we will also have the clear picture about your performances, how much you are studying at home even. So God bless you. Enjoy learning. Have a happy time.